Hello everyone, and welcome to another Blue-Green Enchantress video. I just want to keep jamming this deck and trying out different things. So yes, I would like to play first. And I think this hand does not do enough, so I'm gonna mulligan. This is okay. I mean, it's okay if like none of these get dazed and we draw another land, but we can't hope for much more in this deck, I think. Yeah, while our opponent plays their turn, I wanted to talk about like the two big changes that I made here. Like first of all, I added 2 Sylvan Library because um, like in case we don't have like a turn 1 ramp spell, I wanted to have more 2 mana spells. Like this also helps us dig to our combo, and like it's another 2-drop. And like even if they have Leovold in play, it actually does something when you have Words of Wind. Like if you pay 3 in your upkeep, everybody bounces 3 permanents, and you don't have to pay 4 life, like because you didn't actually draw any cards. And then in the sideboard I cut the humility because I actually never did anything in any of the leagues that I played. And I swapped it for an Abrupt Decay, like to have more outs to Leovold. I think most of the rest of the deck is similar to what I was doing in the previous league. Like my opponent is auto-passing, so I'm guessing he's on some kind of a storm combo deck. Like any deck playing Force of Will probably does not auto-pass. Ooh, actually he could be Miracles. That's just very strange to me. Like he's not even faking Force of Will. So if he has Terminus on top, I don't want to cast this Argothian, but like he's also very likely to have 1 mana spells. So I think I want to play around Terminus more. Okay, it's a pity we're not gonna get to play the Sylvan Library here, because this would probably win us the game. But now he's gonna draw Force of Will, and his Sylvan is probably not resolving. Yeah, like these control matchups are where Sylvan Library would be really good. Like especially the ones that don't play Leovold. In general, like anything grindy. Obviously I'm not gonna pay here, because it does nothing except strain our mana. I'm gonna keep the Sylvan Library. Like first I want to bait his Force of Will with an Argothian. Like the Sylvan is more important than this Argothian, I think. Maybe opponent has just Counterspell in addition to Force of Will. Oh no. Yeah, Brainstorm. That's smart here. To get like card advantage, because oh, he did not find a 2-drop to put on top. Or maybe he only had 1 blue card in his hand. No, like maybe he only had like maybe he had only the Brainstorm and the Force as blue cards, and he didn't want to pitch the Brainstorm. It's also possible. Jace is fine for now. Like at least it doesn't beat Sylvan Library if it resolves. Like this draws a lot more cards than Jace, potentially. Nope, do not pay. I think he's more likely to put a 1-drop on top than a 2-drop, so I'm gonna start with the Sylvan Library. It did resolve. And This means he probably did put a 1-drop on top, so I'm not gonna play out my Candelabra yet. Yeah, Candelabra is more important here. And the abundant growth. I mean, he could theoretically unexpectedly absent this library, and then like put a 2-drop on top again. And here, like back to basics wouldn't even be this bad, because yeah, if it taps out or something, then yeah, he'll only have 2 lands left. Yeah, I wanna put that one on top. I shuffle it away and keep like these two, so I can first shuffle away the second land. Okay, computer is lagging again. Come on. Yeah, this losing a lot of time here could cost us the game, I guess, like because this will be a very slow matchup. Frustrating. I guess I could change locations while I wait for the computer to reconnect. Oh, we did indeed disconnect. I'll just try again. Well, I'll move to a better location. Okay, we made it back. And we were fetching a tropical. I hope we did not lose our fetch activation there. No, we did get it. The wild growths are not attached to my land anymore. That's strange. Okay. I wanted to start with playing this one here, just to see what's going on with counterbalance before I drop the more important back to basics. Sort of fire and ice. That's interesting. I guess I'll jam the candelabra here then. We can't actually use the mana, but whatever. And there, my wealth growth came back. That's good. Click me, sure. He could take my Emrakul. I think they should, because I'm probably very close to hardcasting him. Yeah. So I'll definitely try to shuffle it back closer to the top of my deck. You know we have a 3-drop, so they're probably gonna put the Sword of Fire and Ice back, I could imagine. Or like another 3-drop. So if we can find something here that's not a 3-drop, I probably want it. GT is fine. Yeah, it will mean we can't draw a crazy amount of cards anymore with Sylvan Library. I want to put this back. I think I also want to put Enchantress Presence back as well, because I don't... Like, this will deal 7 damage, so if I take... if I take 4 more of Sylvan Library, yeah, I might just lose the game. Oh crap, I forgot to fetch a white source for my cast out. It was really unattentive play. I guess that means I'm just continuing to draw some cards here. So I untap this land. Probably should have untapped earlier, because now I can only untap one, and otherwise I could have enchanted this one for white. I could still draw like a second candelabra or something, but yeah, the Bayou was very dumb. Right, this is 7. If I equip the sword, I'm actually dead. So I would really have needed the candelabra here. The cast out on the click, actually. Yeah. I definitely owe this loss to myself. Let's see what Sylvan Library would have found. Draw 1, 2. Ah, stupid game. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like we would have needed this cast out on click. That's the conclusion. Wrecked Sage for an Aura of Silence is good. Wrecked Sage, Aura of Silence. Maybe Deke against Terminus or Unexpectedly Absent. Decay. It's counterbalance. Aura of Silence against Equipment and Counterbalance. This against Counterbalance. Probably don't want all of these elephant grasses in. I think I don't really want back to basics. Like, it could have been good there, but think I'm also cutting one candelabra, because it doesn't draw me anything under counterbalance. Like, it just ramps out an Emrakul. I think against miracles we can cast Emrakul without candelabra. Okay, I still like keeping in some number of elephant grasses against like Monastery Mentor or something like that. This hand is fine. Would have been finer with a ramp spell, but because now we're not guaranteed to hit a third mana for these two cards if the Argothian gets countered. So I'm not gonna fetch here, because I actually, I want to keep drawing more lands. Because deck thinning means that you're less likely to draw lands, and so if you want to draw more lands, obviously you don't want to deck thin. Right click on a surgical, my Argothian. Okay. That means I'm really happy they did it now, because I was gonna play Zenith first. If they would have done it in response to Zenith, I would have been royally screwed. So, if they have like a counterspell for my Enchantress presence and a Snapcaster in hand, I'm very unlikely to win this game, because I won't have any Enchantress effects anymore. So I could Zenith for Garreg first, so they can't like unexpectedly absent this, or they can't force my Enchantress presence. I think I'm gonna Zenith for Teague here. Because my opponent has open mana. If they were tapped out, I would probably have played Enchantress Presence, but also this way, next turn if Presence resolves, we get at least one draw trigger. Well, if you play it now, he can still have like Disenchant, and we would never have done anything with our Presence. Oh, is he gonna click me? That would be annoying. Sure. I think I'm playing out the Words of Wind here. And I'm not attacking. I don't want him to kill my click and be able to play a chase and finish me. Yeah, no, I think now I'm very far behind. Like game 1, I could have won, like if I would have properly dealt with with my white mana. Like this could get blocked by Snapcaster, like Snapcaster Brainstorm. Yeah, I think I just have to do something here. He kills us in 5, we kill him in 6, and he starts. So we're actually losing the race. creature. Enchantress presence, okay. It's basically the same as having surgical danger, right? Do I want to attack into this? I don't think so. But I do think I just want to Elephant Grass and slow down his... like any mana he taps for Elephant Grass means it's less mana he can use for scrying here. Yeah, so he is willing to tap out here. That means either he has nothing or he has like a force. Like he doesn't have anything he wants to keep his mana open for. Actually, a force doesn't even do anything. So he attacks me down to 2. So I think I need to play the second grass now. So he can only attack with 1 creature. So I might as well attack with Gadoctig here. We basically need Doomwake Giant, right? Yeah. We need him to tap out so he doesn't have counterspell up. Then we need Doomwake Giant. Like, because he can't force it. See, I think I want to play out all my... No, I want to play out at least my Utopia Sprawl here. And play out the Aura of Silence. Like, you never know if it makes a difference. Then, like, we can play... Like, next turn we pay 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, we can pay... No, we actually have to sacrifice Elephant Grass next turn. So now we lose our Elephant Grasses and hope to top deck a Doomwake Giant. Like, then we can Doomwake Giant into Wild Growth. And like kill both the Meddling Mage and the Vendilion Clique. That was not great. Could have been better. Lost the die roll, but this hand on the draw is good, I think. I would keep it either way. Like, I don't want to mulligan a 2-mana hand into turn 2 Argothian. But yeah, it still leaves us room for drawing like a third land, because we're on the draw. And we can even turn 2, play double Candelabra into Argothian. Or we might just be dead here, of course. Probably has like Entomb with a Day's Protection up. He did not. Maybe he didn't want his Lotus Petal to get discarded. Would make equally much sense. So let's see, we can play a double free Candelabra here. The next turn, even with only one land, we're gonna have a lot of mana available, if we survive. Ooh, it could even be Dark Depths. I mean, Lotus Petal and a green-black deck, yeah, it's more likely to be Dark Depths. Could have like Spirit Guides and Crop Rotation into the win here, but I think that's very unlikely. We would need double Crop Rotation and probably like some amount of Spirit Guides as well. Replicate my Wild Growth, that makes sense. At least they won't be able to Abrupt Decay Elephant Grass anymore, which it is more valuable in this matchup, I think. Whoa, what the hell is this? Maybe this is not Dark Depths. I think I start with Utopia Sprawl here. Hope to draw another land so we can untap this land in the end. Did not. Okay. That leaves us kind of screwed. Yeah, the Abrupt Decay was a good call from our opponent. Okay, he took my reasons in it, that's fine here. Let's see, I start with an Abundant Growth here. And tap one land. Now I have 3 mana, I could Banishing Light. No, actually I have 4 mana with Candelabra, so I could Banishing Light. I think I'm starting with Elephant Grass because I do have like 1 mana left over, and I might draw into Serra Sanctum, which I don't. I could also play Back to Basics and make him like probably really screwed. Like, this is not doing anything yet. Like, we could give it one more turn. I think I want to play it like this. So like we have 2 more turns to deal with Liliana. Like, unless of course now he discards our Banishing Light. That would suck. And also Elephant Grass is reasonable against these tokens. I think I can afford to let go of this one. I prefer having my mana available. So we have 3 mana, untap all these lands. Like I could have waited one more turn, but I didn't want to be weak to a discard spell. Let's see, 2 mana, untap these 2 lands. And I have make blue. Maybe I could have left the Savannah untapped for now, because, yeah, whatever. Didn't matter in the end, but if I didn't draw a 1 mana spell, then I just had this not untapped with back to basics without any reason. Oh, I forgot to put the upkeep step, because I actually have like the infinite combo in hand. But it is really it's really tiresome to deal with this combo for me. So let's start with abundant growth here. Start with bouncing something. I think I'm starting with bouncing Utopia Sprawl. I think then that probably gives me more mana to work with, because I can put Utopia Sprawl on this land first. So tap for as much green as possible and tap 2 lands. Start bouncing abundant growths. So put abundant growth on this one. I bounce my candelabra. In response, I tap this and I bounce my abundant growth. Replay candelabra and untap. Because this is only 3 mana, I'm not even sure that I will be able to do this infinitely. Yeah, actually I think maybe I think I'm not actually generating mana with this yet. I think I'm just gonna pass turn and try it again next turn. At least our opponent got nothing for the moment. So Dark Ritual and Tomb. Okay. Maybe it was a mistake of letting him pass the turn. Like maybe I should have kept trying, but I think maybe because I only have like 2 wild growths, maybe it's not enough. Grizzlebrand, I guess is fine. Sure, he gets to draw cards, but we get to bounce it again next turn. I think I also fizzled because I forgot to put the upkeep stop, meaning I had to play like Elephant Grass. I had to play Elephant Grass to get like the abundant growth back. Opponent goes to discard, sure. At least they revealed which kind of deck they are. That's good to know. Like they're black, not black-red reanimator, but probably mono-black with a green splash for decay. So I would like to draw like Serra Sanctum. I think with Serra Sanctum we can go infinite. Or like some more Utopia Sprawls and wild growths. Do I pay for this? No, like I can bounce this Grizzlebrand. I think it's okay to let go. Bounce the abundant growth. Bounce this abundant growth. I think here I want to draw, like I still want to, trying to draw into a Serra Sanctum. Birds of Wind, bounce my Candelabra. Huh, I did draw another Utopia Sprawl, that's great. A card, yes, I want to draw here, and we drew Serra Sanctum. Okay, we should be good here for some Emrakul time. Let's first make some more sprawls. There's 24 cards left in deck. There's Emrakul, okay. We're 1 mana short. And I can also cast a Doomwake Giant. Just, I don't know, maybe I don't want to show him. And so you definitely want Rip. Probably want Helm. Don't want back to basics, like they're too fast for that. And Leyline, yeah, they do play a lot of Thought Seizes, so I might want that as a protection. And Aura of Silence is tricky, like they do play Animate Dead and Lotus Petals, but like it may be a bit too slow against this deck. So so to cut, I definitely think I can afford to cut a land. Maybe a Doomwake Giant. Like it may be able to like stand off with Sire of Insanity or something, but in general I think it doesn't do the kind of thing I want to be doing. Maybe cut a bit on draw effects. Yeah, probably Aura of Silence on the draw is a bit slow. I don't want to cut Sylvan Libraries because like Caracas, these are only out against like Iona or something. So yeah, if I can drop this, I can just keep digging into Elephant Grasses or Caracases or whatever. Elephant Grass is good against Griselbrand, but maybe 3 is fine. I could see cutting Doomwake Giant because we already have a double win condition. Yeah, I guess I'll cut 1 Elephant Grass. This hand is good. It seems like even very good. They need to turn 1 or turn 2. Like we have Rest in Peace and we are protected from Thoughtseize. And like if they abrupt decays, we have a second one. Yeah, like this seems the best we can hope for against this deck. Like only a very fast turn 1 reanimation. Would ruin our day. And clearly that's what they're trying to go for, right? Ooh, it's not. We discard a... I think I want to discard Rest in Peace. Like we have a second one. They might have Abrupt Decay, but like all the other cards might be necessary for like mana generation. Like otherwise we're kind of screwed on mana potentially. Okay, that's not the greatest draw. I know what I'm discarding to Liliana next. So I do want to get a Savannah and hope they don't play Wastelands. Normally Reanimator doesn't play Wastelands, but they also play Petals and they also play like Petals and Lilianas, so they might be like some kind of box. Ooh, okay. That's a big blowout. Yeah, I just wanted to jam this turn 2 Rest in Peace, so I took a line that was maybe a bit too greedy. So let's hope they do not have a second. Let's untap 0 lands. Discard, I guess, Abundant Growth. So I really want this Rest in Peace, clearly. So we can make 1 mana and tap it for 1 more mana. Like, so we basically have nothing here, but whatever. Yeah, we would have been fine if I did not fetch the Savannah there. That's a good lesson for a game 3. Yeah, but because the abundant growth would have made Rest in Peace 1 turn slower, that's why I really wanted to fetch a Savannah. Ooh, they did reanimate something. I'm not sure if I want to discard the Rest in Peace here. Like, at least we have an answer to this Elish Norn. But we need to draw like... No, I think we need to draw too much mana to play this Banishing Light. And like, yeah, because we needed only 1 mana to top deck to play Rest in Peace, and now we have like 3 mana, like 4 mana available due to this Rest in Peace. So we'll be able to cast anything we want. This is kind of slow, so we still have a few turns to draw into something, hopefully. I'm gonna play the Wild Growth here. It makes us weaker to Wasteland on Sanctum, but then like we'll have green mana up whatever they waste. Like if I put it on this one, they can waste us off. Cross and Grip. Okay. Yeah, I think I can concede here. Yeah, I think neither of these would have helped us in this game, so I think I'm fine with running back the same 60. Guess I'm keeping this because of turn 2 Sylvan Library. And just hope like this doesn't get thought seized, or yeah, cast out isn't the worst either. Like it can deal with some things. Sure. You have your Crystal Tart. Yeah, like with the Miracles match we just played, could have turned out differently if I had played a bit more carefully previous game, and the same like with the white mana in the Miracles game. So they are discarding a bunch of stuff. I think I don't want them to draw more cards, so I might just go for Elephant Cross here. Ooh. Actually 1 mana short to cast out this Grizzlebrand, which is a pity. Sure, actually, they could just reanimate his Ashen Rider, I guess. But let's cycle this. If you draw Rest in Peace now, I would be really pissed off, because then I could have cycled it lost in my own turn. I think I want to play this as long as possible. How big is the chance they have another Wasteland? Because if I put Utopia Sprawl on this one, I can pay 2 mana for this and still have like 2 mana for Sylvan Library. I think I can't afford to be picky here, and I'm just going for. I think I'm just going for it here, and I may die to Wasteland, but that's fine. Like, I'm already kind of far behind anyway. Ah, crap. Okay. Shouldn't have been greedy. Okay, that's the third match. Plummet won the die roll, would like play first, yes. Yes, this is a very good hand. Cycling Street Wraith, okay. And probably Manaless Dredge, right? Yeah, Manaless Dredge. Not sure how good we are in this matchup. This is definitely one where I would want to be on the Rest in Peace Helm of Obedience combo. Put them black for Doomwake Giant. Like, we have Abundant Growth, but if we don't draw land, like if we put it on these forests, we won't be able to use the black mana next turn. Like, it might be able to kill some zombies, for example, which seems reasonable. Wait, he did not use Phantasmagorian in his turn? That's, I would say, crazy. Let's see, I dig 2 cards deeper by playing Abundant Growth here. I think I'm gonna do that. Like, I might draw into like a land to put this Utopia Sprawl on. But I do not, so let's see. Do I have enough mana? Yes, I have enough mana to play Doomwake Giant and Elephant Grass. Do I even want to play Elephant Grass though? Like, because they don't have creatures yet. Like, they could have Cable Therapy, of course, but I put this one on green because we're always short for green. Clearly should not have played this land because I can still draw a forest here. Okay. Oh, maybe they didn't discard to the Phantasmagorium because they only had one. Like, maybe they only top decked the Dredger that turn. Okay, our opponent is really bricking. Like, these cards don't do anything yet. Words of Wind doesn't seem stellar in this matchup, so I think I'm just gonna try to keep ramping with and like just attack them with Doomwake Giant. Maybe I should have gotten another Urgoth in first, right? Yeah. If you're O2, you usually don't play so tight anymore. So yeah, I want to tap this for blue. One, and don't need black anymore. I'm gonna play out Elephant Grass now because it gives us an additional mana with Serra's Sanctum, and after we untap the Sanctum, it gives even one more. So this even ramps us a mana due to the Candelabra. They have Nether Shadow. Okay. Candelabra. I want to untap this one as well, just because it has an abundant growth on it, so it's very flexible in the color it can make. Like, it doesn't make additional mana, but it still does something. Ooh, did I accidentally? Oh no, I thought because the blue mana was gone that I... So let's see, so library bounce my abundant growth. Like, theoretically, manaless dredge can kill you in one turn, like if they draw the nuts. So I think I have to play it safe here. Actually, I do need to bounce the abundant growth now as well. So that means play abundant growth here. And bounce it with its own trigger and tap. See, I tap Serra Sanctum in response and then bounce it with its own trigger. And Candelabra. Return Candelabra. In response, tap. Activate Words of Wind. Bounce the abundant growth. Play Candelabra. And actually, no, I need to tap this first. Okay, we got the Oracle. And opponent does not concede, so I may want Leyline of Sanctity because this is targeted and they also play Cable Therapy. Not sure if that's worth it, but yeah, like this is the instant kill they have. So I do want Leyline, Helm, Rip, maybe even Gadok Teague, because it stops their Dread return. Engineered Play could be okay, like on Horror against Icorids. I think you beat Gadok Teague and Engineered Plague out, they don't really have a lot they can do, right? Actually, the Icorids still make tokens. So Banishing Light is not the greatest, Back to Basics isn't. Definitely want Rip Helm. get one of these. Maybe 3 ley lines is enough here. Look at the basic. Yeah, I think get a Tegan Engineer Plague are a bit too cute here. So I need to cut 2 more cards. Bouncing the board seems reasonable. I guess I'll just cut these and go a little bit more combo with the rips. Another consideration was to cut wild growth, but I think I want to keep my mana. Like I don't want to have mana problems. This hand, there's nothing against their like grave, like it doesn't have leyline or rest in peace, but at least like elephant grass stops them from attacking. So they would need to kill me with the combo kill. And like we have turn 2 Argothian plus a draw trigger. And we're on the draw, so like we might just... We have 3 rest in peace, we're not unlikely to draw one at some point. Oh yeah, actually we're on the play because they're mana-less rich. Yeah. So we should remember next game to not play first. And they do not play... I can't imagine these guys play Wasteland, unlike like the Reanimator deck. So I'm not gonna play around with, like, it would be ridiculous if they have Wasteland, so I'm not gonna play around with that card. I win the match? Okay. Maybe they didn't have a Dredger and... like, whatever. Okay. So... Tarot would like play first, yes. Hand seems reasonable. I don't think I play around days here because I have double Argothian and Zenith, so I just wanna gem my cards. Exhaust Snapcaster, that's not bad for us. Another, no, not Miracles, Stoneforge deck. No, I think that's too cute. Like I could see playing back to basics here. Maybe they don't have a second white source, but I think I'm just gonna play Argothian around Days and then Candelabra. Like I could have Zenithed for it, but Ooh, they are indeed screwed on mana. That's I think that means I just want to jam my back to basics here. The upside is just too big. And they can't even equip their Chite or whatever equipment they have. Maybe they have a Batter Skull, but sure. I'm not afraid of Batter Skull. I have 4 Elephant Grass. Let's start with playing this because of Candelabra. Untap these 2 lands. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage here, but I'm fine with that. Okay. Maybe I'm not fine with it anymore. I can untap these. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe with some untapping. I can bounce stuff, but it's probably only gonna be their lands, so. Council's Judgment. Sure. Okay. Now I need to top deck something like Tough in the Grass right now. Do not lose the game. Yeah, we had 3 Argothians, they had like 2 forces and 2, what's it called? And 2 Council's Judgments, so we were not likely to beat that, I think. I think I want Abrupt Decay. Like, this looks like a deck that might have Meddling Mage. Maybe Aura of Silence could be okay. Like, I definitely want to get back to basics. Seems lame. Nah, Aura of Silence, yeah, maybe against Pithing Needles, I'm not sure. Like, actually, all of these cards seem fine, right? Yeah, so I think I just want to have the Abrupt Decay here. Like, I don't really care about the equipment, so this would just be to deal with the Pithing Needle. You already have like Decay cast out and Banishing Light. Let's play first, yes. It's keepable. Like, it's not awesome, of course. Like if this Argothian gets countered, we're not gonna do a whole lot. This might get spell snared or something. Or forced. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can cast double Enchantress Presence here. So we play out Serra Sanctum, we sprawl our forest, now we have 3 mana. We untap 2 lands. You have 1 mana. 3. No, I think I can't, right? Yeah. I think I'm just going for the Enchantress presence here. I'm not gonna play around Wasteland, because I'd rather have the Wasteland this tropical than Wasteland my Serra Sanctum. Like if they have something like a disenchant, yeah, probably have a disenchant. Then at least I get to draw like 1 extra card with this Utopia Sprawl of my presence. Actually, I do need to play something first, because otherwise the Serra Sanctum doesn't actually make mana. Okay, so now we have 3 mana here. Okay, I'm still like I would need to play Utopia Sprawl first anyway. Because of the Serra Sanctum. So I could have saved myself some mana there by playing the Sprawl last turn. Containment Priest, sure. The only stops are greens and Zenith, right? Yeah. Snapcaster Disenchant, yeah, okay. That was a predictable line. Maybe I could have got a Candelabra, because in these controlish matches, like this not drawing as a card really, yeah, that was problematic. We could have been 1 card deeper in our deck. Really big on Containment Priests. I'm not fetching here because I want to keep this for a chase. And also, like, they can attack us down to 1 life next turn. So yeah, I buy myself 1 turn by not fetching here. Yeah, I would need to draw something like a Doomwake Giant this turn. Or like something that wins me the game instantly. Do not lose the game, okay. Yeah, it's not going great today. Gonna play it out for the practice, but... The Wizard on die roll, wanna play first, yes. Very keepable hand. Question is, do I want to play around days? I think I play around days here, and then if this resolves, I get to play Utopia Sprawl and draw a card. Like if he had Force of Will, playing Green Sun Zenith would have been better, because then I wouldn't have wanted to use my mana. Then I wouldn't have wanted to use my mana for playing the Utopia Sprawl yet. Scrublands. There must be either Esper or that guy Ale or something. Oh yeah, Agrolome could be a possibility as well. Yeah, probably that guy Ale. That's, but he did not take our two most important cards. They do play Wasteland, however, so I want to put this Sprawl, like I don't want to put it on my Tropical, even though it would have meant that we could have played, it would have meant that we could have played Words of Wind this turn. But then the Wasteland would have, actually they're probably going to Wasteland the Serra Sanctum, right? Yeah. Maybe I should have just put it on the Tropical Island. Okay, so it's not that guy ill, it's more like just like Abzan Stoneblade or like junk probably. I probably have to call it junk in Legacy. Yeah, more presents. Silver Library seems okay here. The next turn we have Words of Wind and Abundant Growth. Yeah, indeed, we were indeed vulnerable to double Wasteland. Not decaying our Silver Library. I think that's a mistake. So I'm just gonna start with trying to draw past my block, like being blocked here. And we drew a land, so that means, what does it mean? I think I want to abundant growth my Caracas. No, actually that doesn't do anything yet. I think I just want to draw more cards here. I think I can afford. Actually, I have my two Enchantresses in hand, so Green Sun Zenith doesn't do anything anymore. I have plenty of lands as well, so I can discard some of those. Elephant Grass, probably discard one. I want to keep one Argothian in case like he board swipes me or something, but Once, okay, we did not draw Sarah's Sanctum yet. That's annoying. I'm gonna put that back. I'm gonna put that back. I wanna fetch here. So, can I kill this with a Doomwake Giant? Probably not. I can actually only cast a Doomwake Giant and nothing else. So I'm gonna start with drawing cards here. Never know if I run into a Candelabra. Oh, I did find the Sarah Sanctum, but I can't play it anymore. It's unfortunate. Yeah, with the Candelabra this could maybe be infinite into Emrakul. I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to go for Doomwake Giant here as a blocker. Oh, there's the candle. I can unless him to Turak hits Candelabra plus Sarah Sanctum. I think next turn we have Emrakul. I'm fine with that. Oh, sure. Those are things I do not care about. Let's see, how much do we actually have here? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother making more mana than necessary. Like, this is 15. Like, I could make more mana by playing Utopia's Problem Wild Growth and Candelabra first. But whatever, we're getting infinite turns here, so... What do I want? What don't I want? Yeah, back to basics, never really impressing me. I probably want to cut the second one as well. They might have hate bears, like what's it called? Eatersworn Canonists. Like, I'm not sure about Rex Sage. Like, maybe these three are enough to deal with the Canonist. They do play him to Turak and Thoughtseize, no. So maybe if I play Containment Priest, and they don't have forces and stuff, so I can safely board these out. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I'll try. This hand, I guess I have to keep this. It's not... It doesn't make me wild, but... Like, tapping this cost me 2 clicks and F6ing twice cost me 2 clicks, so basically it's just the same. It reveals into Turak. Thank you, Leyline, for being our friend. Sure. I guess I don't want to draw any more lands here. Huh, but I did. I'm more likely to have Liliana, so Enchantress Presence. Actually, they could also have Decay, so I think I'm just gonna Gem Zenith here. Next turn I can still Presence plus Elephant Cross. They play both Decay and Liliana. Most likely, so. So I think either of these could be vulnerable. Actually, they can't make me sacrifice with Liliana, so they would need like Sal's Persecution, like Toxic Deluge, but it would kill their confidence. Oh yeah, our confidence definitely better. Yeah, okay, Canonist is annoying. So I do not want to play Caracas into Wasteland yet. I think I'm just playing Enchantress Presence here. And then next turn, if I can't do anything else, I'm playing Elephant Cross, because I'm really starting to take a lot of damage here. Like I die in 2 turns if I find, like if I need a fetch land for my Doomwake Giant, I die in 2 turns. Ooh. Now I certainly die in 2 turns. So Deathrite plus Canonist is lethal even with Elephant Grass out. So I might just lose this game, right? Wait, why did they not play Deathrite? Maybe he wants a surgical something. Sure, I mean, he could just have killed me, because like... Now he's giving me 1 turn. I guess I might as well play the Caracas here. Like at least it makes us less vulnerable to Wasteland on one of our next lands or whatever. Dark Confident, enter the reveal zone, Zealous Persecution. It's 3 damage. Okay. Actually, if we draw Oblivion Ring, losing my Caracas is really bad. Yeah, I shouldn't have played it. But I could draw Utopia Sprawl, put this on black, then I decay it in his turn. That seems reasonable. Oh, he does not play Deathrite. So I need to pay this and top deck something that gives me black mana. I think that's my best out. Did not. Just gonna see what else we would have drawn here. Okay, GG. So I do want Rex Sage again to have more outs to this, yeah. stupid canonist thing. Yeah, this is reasonable. Unless they have Thoughtseize, I have a turn 2 Enchantress. Okay, I guess that's a turn 1 Thoughtseize that I just talked about. Did not draw the Sylvan Library. Yeah, that would have been sweet. Abundant Growth into Sylvan Library into draw my whole deck. Him to Turak. At least we shuffled back one Enchantress presence into our deck. I guess that's positive. And from here on, we can start like bouncing stuff. I'm gonna play Serra Sanctum into a Wasteland, because at least it can't get himmed this way. I may want a mana next turn for some reason. Yeah, it makes our Words of Wind slightly better, I think. Okay. I think we can bounce 3 permanents this turn. So like he should be empty boarded here. Let's see, here in response to the draw trigger we tap Serra Sanctum to have more mana. Bounce Abundant Growth, and yeah, we can play it again. Activate it. Actually, this way they can Thoughtseize away our Abundant Growth, right? I may want to bounce Abundant Growth in my next Yeah, I think I don't want to lose my abundant growth to a Thoughtseize, so I'm just gonna do it like this. I need to go Deathrite. I can bounce 3 permanents again, so they can go Deathrite, land Deathrite. I can bounce both of them. And then I have like 1 extra draw because I can play the 3rd time. Like the 3rd time I'm actually gonna draw something. So response float mana activate. Okay, that's very good. Like it will make our abundant growth luck even better. No! Don't waste me. Okay. At least we have 3 mana, so we can just play out our... I think I'm going for the presence here. I don't know why. So upkeep. Actually, I don't have Seer Sanctum anymore. Yeah, I think I can still do it like this. I mean, I still get to bounce some things, and I get extra draw triggers with Enchantress presence. Oh, and actually I didn't play a land yet, so I can bounce this land and use it as land to play. Seems reasonable. Oh, crap. That was a clear misplay, like, I should have put it on the other... See, do I want to bounce my wild growth here? I think I want to try. I mean, why not? See, I bounce a wild growth. So I put the wild growth on this forest. Actually, I need to one, so I put it on the forests. To bounce these forests. Do not fizzle. Actually, I didn't reach anything. My opponent is just drawing more cards because he's getting a draw step every turn and I'm just wasting my draw step. Yeah, losing the abundant growth was a grave mistake. Now I have 2 draw triggers of this Argothian, so maybe it's worth trying again next turn. Like bounce the wild growth, get 2 triggers, bounce 2 things, no, bounce 1 thing, draw 1 thing, like draw step, bounce 1 thing, then replay it, get 2 triggers, draw 1 and bounce 1. Not sure if it's good, but Like we are 0-3, so I just want to experiment a bit with how to annoy people with Words of Wind. Abrupt decay on presence. Okay, I guess that means I'm not getting enough triggers here to want to do this. It's better. Maybe there's a zealous persecution or something. No? Okay, that's fortunate. Or maybe he wants to deluge for 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did waste some time with the abundant growth in the beginning. Like, I didn't really reach anything. Especially because I got my abundant growth countered. Like, if I could have kept doing this, I think in the end I would have started getting more cards out of it, but... Canonist, sure. Tarmogoyf, sure. I guess Tarmogoyf is more annoying. I can't block the Goyf here, because if he has Zealous Persecution, it kills my Doomwake. I think I'm not bouncing anything yet. Okay, I guess that was a mistake, because at least if I bounce something, I'm sure to have a draw trigger again. There goes in. So now I drew a land, and otherwise I would have first bounced something like Utopia Sprawl, and then with Utopia Sprawl I could have drawn a card. Containment Priest, sure. Like I would have ended up the same, but with 1 less permanent on his side. Oh, but actually, yeah, because of Canonist, I probably just want to draw something that actually does something. Your Canonist is going to be really annoying. Come on, Abrupt Decay. And let's see, he drains me. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Like he drains me and I take 1 damage of these creatures. Yeah, I go down to 1 and I can't block all of them. Okay, that did not go so great. I definitely need to make some adjustments. Like, I probably don't want the back to basics here. Like, I have the feeling it never does anything. Like, it seems great against Eldrazi, but apart from that, like, sometimes you randomly screw an opponent, but I'm not sure if that's worth. Not sure if that's worth a slot. Like, randomly hoping to screw opponents. What else could I want more in here? Like a random decay? Would a random decay in the main deck be good? Like, does it solve any problem we have main deck? Like chalices, sure. That's not being played a lot right now. Like Delphers. Leovolds. Like, it is an answer to a Leovold, but I guess I rather want an extra Oblivion Ring. Because this is more flexible. So then in the sideboard, I guess I can run this. I'm gonna try a second league here. I think I'm actually gonna stop the recording and record the second league in a second video. So I'll see you in the next.